Eric Stone, player 1 on Spirit.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. So we're good. Thank you for your anytime. I may swear, but I'm a nice guy, Spence. You know what I'm saying?
And for those of you that missed the final part of the recording, in other games, it was Shannon Stafford over Kirby Reams. Kirby Reams moves down to the loser's bracket. He's going to play the winner of the Eric Stone, Anthony Dixon 3-player match, a 3-game match. Eric very quickly going for those drop targets. He's already working on an SPI. And so much slingshot action in this game. Very hard to control the ball in the lower half of the playfield. And you see what happened there. And a very animated response from Mr. Stone. And here comes Anthony Dixon. And really.
Yeah, that's because it's but look, you're I know it's flash. Yeah. I just don't want to mess up.
Anthony Dixon kind of joking with Eric Stone, saying, "Are you sure that I'm up?" Anthony trying right away to lock this. That's too steep a ramp to go up, and if you don't catch it, that's exactly what happens. Moving back to Eric Stone now. In case you're wondering, I'm Norma Jennings. This is the Classics Finals at the Pinball Asylum, the Toy Monsters Championship, the 7th annual event. Player 2, Anthony Dixon. We're in the loser's bracket of a double elimination. The winner of this loser's bracket going to play Kirby Reeds. Shannon Stafford, already a clean view to the final. Made it through the first 3 rounds without any losses. Back to Eric Stone. Eric Stone, a lot of people expected he'd be in this position, but for Anthony Dixon, really a great, wonderful surprise. One of the newer kids on the block in Florida Pinball. And this year has been very clearly his year. Yeah, that's a very tough save right there, Eric. Very tough.
People wonder why we're not
You could hear Eric saying people are wondering why we're not doing those small flippers. These games would go on for days, I think. Those out lane flippers are off, and they're off for a reason. They're off to try to see if we can get out of here before daylight. That's it. Done with game 1, and that goes to Eric Stone. And you can see the players are really starting to move pretty quickly here through these games. There's still an hour and a half left in qualifying for the main tournament. We are well beyond where we thought we would be here. We're parked here for a very long time. Spencer Carey, who you may have heard earlier today, great help to us really here. Setting up on Doodlebug. We're just going to stay here because it's going to go pretty quick. 1-0 Eric Stone.
David, I need you over here for a second.
Okay.
Nobody's played this yet, but earlier tonight somebody bumped it.
All right, so we're just going to turn that off while they discuss some circumstances here surrounding Dipsy Doodle. It's not Doodlebug, but it's essentially the same thing. Dipsy Doodle, the 4-player version of Doodlebug. Yes, it is an interesting little topper, Scotty IA. Scotty, Iowa, I assume. Yeah, Dipsy Doodles. Yeah, those have been up there for about a year. I probably wouldn't open them. And we want to thank the folks that have come and have stuck around. And maybe some of you earlier today were watching the World Championships of IFPA Pinball live from Milan, Italy. They're taking the rest of the day off. They're snug in bed right now. Pretty soon, they'll be back at it. The final 8 players. Can Daniele get another world title? Can Raymond Davidson be the man? What about Trent Augenstein? You almost have to see him as a long shot. Some manipulation right here. Okay. I think we're going to get ready to go back to this. Okay. I think they have to plunge out an existing game. Must have been a game left on here. Somebody must have started a game and walked away. So they're going to plunge that out. Now, one thing we didn't hear in that final ruling is whether Disco is still in the tournament or not. One of the rules of this tournament is you cannot pick a game twice in the tournament. And it can be a little tough with some of these older games to see scoreboard. We're gonna see what we can do here. Bringing the sound back up. And Eric Stone is leading off here. I think it's pretty obvious who's who. Eric is the quiet one. Okay. They were waiting for the final okay right now. Again, those older EM scoreboards, sometimes the scoring is inset a little deep. We're just gonna report on this the best that we can for you. Definitely wants to clean plunge that right into that saucer when you got 5,000. And that's an Eric Stone move. And now he's lit the green bumpers. And that's a few hundred points right there. Any little advantage. 5,000, that sends a message quickly. Doodlebug is in motion. It's only worth 10 points a bump. Not very worthwhile. Still have to complete 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 remains. He's got, there you go, he's hit the 4. Now a Doodlebug is 100 points, and that's meaningful. And he has the post up. He managed to get by the little button that would stop the that would drop the post. 12,560. It's an excellent start. Anthony Dixon stepping up right here. Anthony in a must-win situation. This is it. And for some reason, we lost the playfield camera. Bear with us while that keeps going here. Well, we're probably not going to be able to fix that, at least not during this game. We'll just keep an eye on the score. Let's go to a full screen view here temporarily. While you're watching that, oh, we're getting a huge reflection from Spirit.
Amazing ball, dude.
Very possible that we're in a battery loss situation. Was an amazing ball. Anthony Dixon doubling up on Eric Stone. Eric's at 17, 850. That's not enough right there. There's no bonus in this game. Looks like he's at about 19, 250. Anthony Dixon stepping up here. Good nudging right here from Anthony. Back over to Eric Stone. Was a huge lead, but you can see Eric landed that 5,000 point saucer right away. Oh no, and right out lane.
This game sucks.
And that was an unedited editorial comment right there. Do not adjust your Twitcher visions. We have lost the playfield camera, but we're just going to keep this in a full screen shot for the actual play. Oh no. Out the left out lane for Anthony Dixon. Pretty sure we are over here in ball 4. Eric is practically willing the game to give him some points. Points are a little hard to come by on Dipsy Doodle. No, not enough there, in case you're curious. still a commanding lead for. That's it. Commanding lead for Eric Stone. Oh, that was it. That was ball 5, excuse me. So that's it. We're tied up. We're tied up. And we're going to see right now. I know that Spencer is going to discover that there's a problem here. Let's just get our scoreboard updated right here. And once again, a sudden death game right here. We're just gonna take a pause right here. Show you a little bit of main action, and I'll be right back. it looks like it may be just a little frozen on the scoreboard cam or something. So can we just kind of move the rig just slightly here? Just move it a little so I can see it in motion. Yeah, but I'm just saying, can you just move the rig a little bit? Why? Oh yeah, no, that's right. The signal isn't going to work. That's right, we can't do Future Spa. I'm so tired, I forgot that. Yeah, let's just do regular camera on. Thank you. Bye. Alright. Well, you probably heard some of that right there. We're still coordinating, trying to get ready to finish this. It's going to be Future Spa. And we had a small challenge just now. So if you're interested in what's going on here, we actually, this is a brand new setup at the Asylum. The Asylum is kind of an odd shaped room in a way, in that very industrial setting. The center of the room sort of has a high middle, and there's a giant air conditioning duct above it. It can be very difficult to feed a wireless signal around that corner with all of that opaque material right there. And so we've had difficulty on these three games right here, Matahari, Sharpshooter, and Future Spa, trying to get the wireless rig signal. So we're going to just do this as a full screen affair right here. You know the players. It's Anthony Dixon and Eric Stone, and the winner will play Kirby Reentz, and the loser will be playing main tournament pinball for the rest of this evening. 10:43 p.m. 1 hour and 17 minutes left in main qualifying, and for the first time in Point Monsters history, it's possible that the classics will finish later than main qualifying. Okay, and they're ready to go. Anthony Dixon up. Elimination game. By the way, small correction on the prior game. They were on ball 4, not ball 5. And the situation there was that Eric Stone, on a tilt-through, ended up getting disqualified for that game. Gave Anthony the automatic win on a tilt-through. Anthony Dixon's played very strong this weekend. And he's spent an awful lot of time over here. In a way, you'd hate to see either one of these folks lose. But this would be a huge career achievement if Anthony Dixon could knock out Eric Stone. Looks like a perfect 30,000 to start. Eric Stone, carefully. And he knew it. He missed the drop target, and the ball went down one of those out lanes on the left. There are 4 lanes on the left-hand side of the playfield, more than in any other game. And it looks like these guys keep finding the second one from the left, which is a guaranteed drain. One of those lanes could be turned into a replay lane if you go down the T or the U if the arrow is lit for those letters. The letters in future in the alleys at the top. SPA targets and frustrated. Ball 3. Anthony Dixon in the lead. Nice. $43,130, $53,130. It doesn't look like much, but and you can see Eric Stone basically yelling, "Come on!" And that's frustration right there. Eric Stone is eliminated. Completely unexpected reaction. It really, that's disappointing for Eric Stone. But in the end, it is what it is. We'll transition back to the main room right now as we get ready for the next match. So Kirby Reentz is going to play Anthony Dixon. The winner of that match will play Shannon Stafford for the title. And the best that Eric can do is 4th place. They would probably have to, I think he might have to play Kirby Reentz for a playoff there. We'll be right back. We're going to cover Kirby and Anthony. And then we'll cover Shannon versus whoever. Yeah. I don't care about the 4th place, even though Aaron's winning.
On board there? Right. You and Anthony. Please, please before you start. Okay, I'll choose a futuristic spot.
What game are we playing first? Okay.
Well, folks, guess what? We don't have to go very far at all. We're back on Future Spa. And right now we're beginning sort of what they call the loser's bracket. There are only 3 players officially left in the tournament. Kirby Reens and Anthony Dixon are playing each other in a best of 3 elimination here. The winner of this 3-game match will take on Shannon Stafford for a shot at the title. Eric Stone and Kirby Reens, Eric Stone and Eric Stone is already finished 4th. For a minute there I thought Eric had to play someone, but he's guaranteed 4th.
No, I just got it. Thank you. I'm sorry for holding you up. David, I'm starting. Well, you're over here. Go ahead.
So once again, one major position decided, and that's Eric Stone. Congratulations, Eric, on a 4th place finish. I'm sure he was looking for more, though. Right now, it's Kirby Reens. This is game 1 of a 3-game match on Future Spa. Oh. It's going to be double bonus for his letters. He collected a few letters. The letters carry over from ball to ball, and I think they're going to end up being very valuable in a game like this. It can tend to be low-scoring games here in Future Spa. First drop target down does not award a bonus multiplier. This could become a battle of letters. 4 letters for Anthony, 4 letters for Kirby. Just picked up looks like a 5th one. Nice backhand there. Oh, and a nice forehand. Now he's got double bonus there. Basically double the number of letters. Beautiful backhand to triple up his bonus. We want to thank the viewers who have stuck with us through this interesting and sometimes lengthy Classics Championship. Great ball for Kirby. Collected a bunch of letters and a big bonus multiplier. Anthony Dixon, no matter how this ends, you got to think that this is one of the greatest days of his pinball career. So many new people making so many waves here in the state of Florida. Nice little capture lane. By the way, I'm Norma Jennings, and this is Point Monsters Classics Championships in 2019, the 7th annual affair. Ball 3 for Kirby Reams. Once again, might be about multipliers, but might also be about who doesn't drain right away. Nice stop for Kirby, and he's probably thinking backhand again. And he got one. How about another? Gotta cradle it just right. Missed. Just missed again. Rattled around inside there. The row of inline drop targets is really the key to the big points. Kirby's already got himself, looks like 7 letters. He's just doubled up on that. Now he's tripled up on it. It's going to make it difficult for Anthony right here. Anthony's going to have to get at least the 5X, and he's probably going to have to work his way through the entire alphabet of Future Spa at least once. There are no modes in Future Spa, and really very little to shoot at. Perfect. Manages to get that drop, the stand-up target at the back of that inline drop lane. And he loses it through that little tiny hole in the in lane. Still, a tremendous score, 214,000. Anthony up against the wall here in this game. Juggles it in midair, keeps it alive. You almost have to wonder whether Anthony will try to copy some of what he just saw Kirby do. And he may do that. Trying to get that ball freed up. Yep, he's trying to copy it, but Kirby's got it mastered. Let's see, Anthony. How about it? Need those multipliers. Nope, decides to go for the forehand instead. Ooh, nice job. Very good. Back up to the top. Go get another letter. How about some more letters? There's a target. Oh. Oh. Nice try, Anthony. It's only game 1, though. Still a chance. Just turned 11 p.m. Eastern Time here in the state of Florida. 1 hour left in qualifying for the main championship. We're in the middle of the Classics Championship here at the Pinball Asylum, a private club located in beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. A lot of people have been asking about these video screens above all of these games and how come we don't put those video screens on. Well, those are actually run by independent webcams. Each of those webcams are fed into central computer. We don't have that hooked up yet. Our primary focus over the last couple of months here. It's really about getting the mobile rig set up, and if you're not already aware, if you haven't seen the Pinball Asylum on Twitch before, it's because we haven't been on Twitch before. This is our inaugural weekend. We are thrilled to be bringing you this fantastic event. We've been on the air now for 12 hours. Moving on to Eclipse, and sorry about the statistics right there. It's Anthony Dixon 0 here, and Kirby Reeds 1. Oh, Kirby. Big miss. Opens the door for Anthony. Very nice stair-stepping right there of those two flippers. Good use of the bumper right there to kick the ball back down toward the flipper. Get it out of danger there. Loop-de-loop, and as you know, this layout should loop familiar to many of you because most of you probably know it as Black Hole. No middle playfield, no lower playfield, excuse me. Couple of target banks where that lower playfield would be. Name of the game here is complete those target banks. Pretty good start there for Mr. Dixon. It's up 57-10. Ball 2. And a must-win game for Anthony. Oh, over and out for Kirby. Pardon me, folks. Kirby probably wants to finish up and get over to the main division and try to get a couple more games in. He's currently in 16th place in the main division. All Anthony has to do is just play keep alive with this ball at this point. Put the pressure on Kirby. It was Kirby that picked the first game. What's funny here is that Anthony never really got on track with Eclipse during qualifying. His top score was a mere 166,000 points. Looks like he's going to eclipse that on ball 2. No pun intended. That was a very important lock right there. Oh, just missed the green in lane there, the green alley. How about get a green? Didn't get it. That's down the middle. Great ball. Fortunately, there we go. I was going to say, I didn't think he tilted it. 261,000. I have a feeling we're going to be going to yet another Game 3 playoff. We still have one more playoff round to go. Shannon Stafford waiting in the wings to see if he will be the 2019 Point Monsters Classics champion. The winners get a nice plaque. Tomorrow's prize, monster trophies, are by far the most coveted. Kirby locks it. There's a lot more than a lock here. That'll help, and he didn't complete the bonus multiplier there. Believe this is a bonus multiplier and won't get there. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a bonus multiplier. Honestly, folks, it didn't matter anyway, because we are going to a Game 3. It's been a long, long, long day for some of these players. We just want to give a couple of shout outs in the chat here. Thank you, Wolfman, for your feedback. And Nick Greenan, thanks for sticking around. You know, we stand on the shoulders of giants when it comes to this rig. Want to thank the folks on Tilt Forums who gave us a lot of the information that we need. The bill of materials, the ideas of which cameras to use, how to align them, how to conduct proper streaming of pinball. Folks like Carl D'Angelo, M. Welsh, Brainerd, and Chuck Wirt. I would be remiss myself without acknowledging you guys. And hopefully you're listening now, watching now, or watching at some point in the future. Without you guys, we could not have done what we're doing today. And we're hoping at some level you're enjoying it. And it's been challenging sometimes. And our tiebreaker game. Oh yeah, it's Spirit.
Yeah, I know. Well, in my choices that I have left,
Winner of this game goes on to play Shannon Stafford for the championship. Kirby Reentz leading off. Probably the most important thing that you want to do here is complete those drop targets. I think that's probably the easiest way to get to the points. I think you could see Kirby was trying to go up the middle there and missed it. No, you don't want to get in the side to side on a game like this. The lock is available. You tried for it, but maybe not worth that much. Nice try again. So much side to side in this game. And your bonus isn't that hefty. Only a mere 2,000 bonus right now. This is a good plan right here. Increase your bonus multiplier. Pick up points wherever you can, but oh my gosh. Without the flippers being active, it's not the same game, that's for sure. Those tiny flippers are not available. That's why we have some very short games here. Anthony Dixon stepping up. You know, he's trying to go for the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, very nice. Didn't think there was enough energy to get up there. Doing really good there. That's 2. Not getting much of anything for that. I cannot believe it. I've not seen anybody go up that steep center ramp twice in one ball. And here we go. This is what you want to do. Just get your points. Beautiful right flipper shot to go into that lock area, but it was not lit. And then the ball disappeared down the left out lane. 98,770 to 57,500. Kirby Reeds, ball 2. Kirby is a veteran of these situations. Oh, but you almost have to wonder right there if that bit of frustration is going to stick with him into ball 3. Can he put that behind him? To some degree, you may be fearing it's already slipping away. But this is Spirit, so you can have very short ball times. You get into that left-right action on the slingshot, and your ball disappears fast. Nice quick lock right there. Good job by Anthony. Quick plunge down one of those green lanes there. Second chance on the flip and stays away from that out lane, and the out lane grabbed it back from him. And of course all balls drain after each ball on Spirit. There's no balls, no lock stealing. This is Kirby Reeds, perhaps his last ball of the night. Now, what to do? Oh, that may not have been the best choice. Oh, yep. You heard the frustration there. He needs that lane. Gets it. $10,000 bumper. Big money. Come back again. Oh, right there next to the bumper, and it doesn't make contact. No. How did he save that ball? Unfortunately, with all this work, he's no closer to taking the lead. A mere 2,000 bonus, that isn't going to get it done. He needs to complete these drops. He needs to get that 10,000 bumper. Goes through the loop. Forget about multi-ball. Forget about the basic rules. Just hit that bumper over and over and over again. Oh no, the ball's going too crazy, Kirby. Slow that thing down. 204,000. Gonna make Anthony play the ball. And that's that. Double bonus on the 5,000 takes him to a final of 221,300. Really, for Anthony Dixon, it's got to be about getting a multiplier and getting some drop targets. If he can land that skill shot right in the middle and get the 10,000, here we go. And he's just about there, and he's done it. Anthony Dixon has done it. He is going to go to the final to play Shannon Stafford, knocking out Kirby Reentz. Wow. Unbelievable. So Anthony Dixon and Shannon Stafford will play for the title. Congratulations, Kirby Reentz, on a third place finish in the Point Monsters Classics. Very, very big finish for him. And we're getting set up for the final round. Best of 3. Perennial superstar Shannon Stafford versus the upstart, the new kid, Anthony Dixon. So Anthony Dixon is going to come in as the higher seed. Anthony Dixon seeded number 6 coming in. Shannon Stafford coming in at number 7. Who would have thought that it would have meant something to be number 6? Right now it means everything, because Anthony can choose game or position in every game. Now Anthony's already chosen a bunch of games, and the games that are left, he's not digging too much. So he may end up ceding all the game choices to Shannon. This should be a very exciting final. Keep in mind too, Shannon's been sitting a while, kind of waiting for all this other stuff to finish up. And if it seems like this has taken an extraordinarily long time, you're absolutely right. We've had 9 game 3s. And even a stoppage of play to debate rules. Stoppage of nearly an hour. 40 minutes left in the main qualifying. Great anecdote that I'm getting from Spencer Carey right now, in that Anthony Dixon and Shannon Stafford will not only play each other, they'll be riding home together. They rode here together and they're riding home together. And as Spencer says, they'll have a lot to discuss on that ride home.
let me know when you're ready, sir.
And away we go. The Interflips Dragon. First time we're seeing that on screen all day. This game is a quick one. It's set to 5 balls, but it's going to feel like 2. Your real key is to get the 1, 3, and 5 lanes up there. Those light those corresponding bumpers. Name of the game in this Dragon Pinball Bonanza is bumpers. Bumpers and more bumpers. There's one, and you can watch the score start to climb. Nice on the hop there. The famous dragons and their weird groans. Shannon making quick work of these lanes. You can get nice bonus there. He's got 1, 3, and 5, and look at how fast his score is racking up. A couple 100,000 points, and then just as quickly it disappears. Nice bonus too. Oh, no. I'm surprised that wasn't a tilt. Unfortunately, Anthony hit every bumper except the one that was lit. Oh, finger I think slipped off the flipper. Shannon already in the 200s. A mere 48,000 for Anthony. But a lot of house balls in this game. Oh. Bumped off of one of those plastic dragons straight down the middle. Once again, misses the lit bumper. The ball is just not going where it needs to for Anthony in this game. This is for the championship. Best of 3. Head to head. Again, congratulations to our 3rd place winner, Kirby Reeds. Eric Stone took 4th place. Shannon Stafford steps in. This is ball 3. Nice catch. Picks off a dragon, picks off another. The dragons are merely obstacles. Got to get up there and get those bumpers. Oh. Not enough flip in those interflip flippers. Anthony Dixon stepping in. He just needs to get going on one good ball. Takes a 2, which is pretty worthless. Really needs to get the 1, 3, and 5. Odd numbers are big numbers around here. There's 1. Nice bump. Okay, 2 bumpers are lit. Good news, but didn't get a chance to go play him. Gets a little closer. Time's running out though, ball 4. So I'm very quickly reminded here that Shannon Stafford does not have a loss. Anthony Dixon does have a loss. So if Shannon wins this best of 3, Shannon takes the title. If Shannon loses in this best of 3 matchup, they will have to play each other one more time to determine the title. And Shannon drops that. Good score overall, over $500,000. One ball does it all though, Anthony. There's still a chance. Not that time. So, game 1 goes to Shannon Stafford. So Shannon is now just 1 win away from the Point Monsters Classics Championship. Out here in the main tournament, Sebastian Bobbio is waiting to play Baywatch. We're in rush hour. Final 30 minutes of qualifying. We're going to move over to Jack in the Box. Spencer Carey, hard-working all day. And now doing good work here, moving cameras around, getting everything ready, keeping on top of things. We're just about ready to go for what might be our last game of the night. We approach 11:30 Eastern Time. Shannon Stafford seems as chipper and fit as a fiddle. And may be ready to win a championship. A great start. He needs to complete this because he won't get much in bonus. Beautiful. Very fortunate little bounce out. Oh, not much in bonus at all. Whole lot of work. 1 target short of clearing it. Less than 3,000 points. Jack in the Box is about the most all or nothing game that there is out there. You can work so hard and get so little. And right there, just with 1 saucer, Anthony Dixon takes the lead. There's a very interesting pass right there. Fantastic double flipper save. There's a rough little mishandle right there that ended badly. There wasn't enough bounce over by that right-hand bumper to get the ball away from that out lane. Oh, the suspense, and yet it ended poorly right there. Shannon is doing more and getting less. That's bad news in this game. Oh, no. Nope. And that's exactly what happened to Anthony. The ball laid down flat over on the right-hand side. No juice, no bounce. And that's an instant drain. Oh, that was a wonderful little double play right there. The ball came out of that saucer and then went right back in. That's right, Anthony. You got a little something extra out of that one. 19,700 to 4560. We may be going to yet another game 3. Unless Shannon can turn the tide. Wins this game, he wins the championship. Oh, big drain. Just too random sometimes this game is. You're flipping, and sometimes you're just not making progress. Ball 5, I think. This is. Oh, I'm sorry, we're on ball 4. Ball 5 coming up. You can tell you're on ball 5 because you'll get that center bonus light lit right off the bat. Sorry, we're on ball 4. Oh, a massive tilt. Hopefully he didn't tilt through. If he did, this match is over. He did not. The championship almost ended on a tilt through. That was a rough tilt, but Shannon's ball is alive. He can wait up to 60 seconds by IFPA rules, but besides, he's just going to play it anyway. This is the last ball. Nice hop over. Oh no. I knew it. We are going to game 3. Oh my gosh, another game 3. The 10th. Game 3. I stand corrected. The 11th. Game 3. Incredibly, Anthony Dixon has won 4 straight game 3s. Now he needs to win another one. Looks like we're headed over to Matahari. I am Norma Jennings, and this is the Point Monsters Classics Championships right here from beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for the main tournament championships. 25 minutes to go in qualifying over there. Eric Stone solidly in the lead over there in the main. Alex Marino second place. Shannon Stafford can take the rest of the night off. He'll be in third over there. Joe Janot, Sebastian Bobbio, David Paz, Brian Dominy, Jeff Palmer, Eric Wallace, Daniel Coyle, Gwen Octavia, biggest surprise of the weekend on this one. Atticus Palmer attempting to repeat. Steve Marsh, John Beagle, Colton Vanador, Kirby Reeds making the best use of his extra time here. Looks like he's going to build himself a little buffer against Al Newman, 17th place. Florida State, current number 1, Carl Reedy, sitting in 18th. Looks like he's going to be shut out of both tournaments this weekend, both playoffs. Matahari, have a good ball 1. If you have a good ball 1, you're going to have a good game. This is not a good ball 1 for Shannon Stafford. Up steps Anthony Dixon. This is a beautiful playfield. It's a repro playfield. Fine, smooth, perfect shape. He accomplished goal number 1. Got in that saucer. Double bonus right off the bat. Loses the ball right away. Dreadfully close. This is a 3-ball game. Tension is definitely mounting. A and B lanes. Quick reaction, maybe almost unnecessary. The real mission is get back up to the top, get back up to the top. Get up and get in that saucer again, and he missed it there. Trying to drive it between those bumpers. And he missed again. Probably should have put a little bit of a move on that, I think, but these guys have just played remarkably. Can he win 5 straight game 3s and force a sudden death game 3-game match? Winner take all. Oh no! Gonna come down to the very last ball of this game. Shannon Stafford, just 1 ball away from the Point Monsters Classics Championship for 2019. And that was weird. The ball almost went around the bumper and straight down. Anthony Dixon needs just 12,000 points. He can start with the capture. Needs the capture. Just keeps going down. Hey, that's not enough. Needs that capture hole. Got to double that bonus. No. Closing in. It looks like he has about 8,000 in bonus. This is going to be very close. 7 or 8,000. He's got 10,000 in bonus. He can let go. He can let go. And he lets go. Oh, and he tilts. He tilts. I cannot believe it. He tilted away a chance for a tiebreaker. For a tie-breaking match, he tilted it away. He had 10,000. You could see it right there. And he tilted it. That was remarkable. And we have a Classics champion. And his name is Shannon Stafford. There he is. Shannon Stafford, the 2019 Point Monsters Classics champion. Anthony Dixon, second place. A remarkable, remarkable run for a relative newcomer. This has been a long, drawn-out marathon of a playoff. Perhaps one of the longest playoffs in the history of the Pinball Asylum. It lasted over 4 hours. We originally thought we would be finished around 9 o'clock. And that's it. We've got David Denholtz there. There's our champion, Shannon Stafford. We're going to see if we can get a word with him really quickly before he calls it a night. Want to see if we can get these guys over here. See if we can get them to talk about their remarkable achievements. We'll see if we can get them to come here and talk about this incredible, incredible match. And we're gonna get them over here right now as we take a look at the main tournament right here. And we're gonna start here with our champion right here, Shannon Stafford. Shannon, thank you very much. Welcome to the program here. Thank you so much. Give me just 1 second to turn on your mic here. Shannon, once again, thank you very much for being here.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I enjoyed it. It's a great facility, great people. It was a great tournament. Still got the main tomorrow.
And you'll be there.
Yes, I hope so. I hope so.
You hope so? Well,
yeah, I will.
Let me put your mind at ease right now. You'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
because you're qualifying third. About 18 minutes left to go. But let's talk about this Classics final.
Oh, geez. Oh, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I was sitting there and I looked at Anthony. He had his bonus set. He's already got me, and he just put a good shake on it. And I was like, oh, my goodness. So I was expecting to go another bracket with him. So, yeah, he played very well. Everybody played well. Everybody in the Classics. This is the second time I've really played Classics. Never really cared for it much. I played Free Play Florida, took it serious last year, and this is my second time taking it serious. And I did good. I played pretty good, pretty solid the whole weekend. So,
really, really remarkable.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, as we go back and we take a look, just kind of take a look here through. Just give me a second here. I just want to get that up here. Let's just take a look one more time here at how you got there. I mean, this is text is a little bit small, so I'm going to try to magnify this just a tiny bit. I mean, you kind of blew through everybody, starting with Jeff Palmer.
Jeff Palmer right off the bat, I was like, oh, geez, here we go. He's a tough player to play against. Very good player. Very good. Like I said, everybody, all the bracket all the way through was not easy.
Absolutely not. I mean, you know, you had to get by Jeffrey Cleary. I can't think of anybody that has played more consistently this weekend.
Oh, I agree.
Really out of nowhere than Jeffrey Cleary.
Yeah.
And did a really remarkable job here. And then you had to play Kirby. And I never look forward to playing Kirby.
I know. He
pulls miracles.
I know. He plays good. I mean, and he can. I mean, he was on another level. Played so good today.
Yeah, and I mean, just remarkable. I'm just refreshing it here, getting rid of this stupid advertising here that comes up on this. To the folks at Challenge, you've got to get rid of these things. It's really tough to work with right over here. I'm getting rid of that. I don't care about any commercials for Wendy's. I only care about taking a look at this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this run that you made right here, you know, we had 10 game threes.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
This was an incredible marathon.
I agree. And like I say, the main's still going. It's going strong. I mean, I can't wait for that tomorrow. That should be fun. But, yeah, like I say, it just really caught me off guard as far as I got.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much for everything. Oh, yes.
Very big win for you. Thank you very much.
And thank you for doing this so everybody can see on Twitch and watch pinball, because hopefully a couple of my friends are watching. So,
well, I'll tell you what. I'm just taking a look here. I like the way that I see that looks like Kurt is asking to put the camera over Fishtails for the rest of the night. We parked on Fishtails for a very long time. We were trying not to be invasive.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow we'll be chasing people around like crazy. And Penn Stadium, well, my gosh, thank you very much for the great feedback. We're trying our best here. We're completely exhausted. We've been on the air almost 13 hours.
Yeah.
But, you know, Shannon, you've done wonderfully. You've played wonderfully. You've played me in the state championships, and you showed me what a great player you were back then.
And like I say, I mean, I quit for such a long time. I played since I was 5. Quit for a long time. I played until the 90s. Stopped for about 23, 24 years, and just picked it up again like about 4 years ago and just started playing again. And then I was turned on the tournaments and just kept playing, and I'm still progressing, and hopefully I'm still getting better. So
Well, you definitely are. Great job on your part. I'm wondering, do you think Anthony is up to talking to us? I don't know.
Let me get Anthony for
Let's
you.
go see if he'll talk to us. Thank you very
No
much, Shannon
problem, no
Stafford.
problem, ma'am.
Thanks for being here.
No
and
problem.
great performance. Congratulations on a great win. And we're going to see if Anthony Dixon will be willing to come over and make a comment right here. I definitely think he had he's got a lot of great things to say. He is one classy guy here. I'll tell you what. So, Anthony Dixon, everyone. He hasn't been on the program yet. Thank you very much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You know, Anthony, you won 5 straight game 3s. I thought it was going to be another there for a minute. I mean,
Well, I thought it was too, and I played Monte Hard a couple of times tonight prior to the final starting, and I tilted in, so I should have known better.
I was going to say, you should have heard me on the other side of the room here practically screaming, "Oh, I just saw the 10,000 light come up. He can stop now. He can let go. I've done it myself. I know the temptation."
I was just looking at the ball
Yeah.
and not paying attention, not trying to lose the ball, and then
Right.
I tried that last save and tilted out.
I know. I've done that too, where it's like, hey, you know, you have to look up once in a while and see what your score is, right?
Right,
It's
right.
not just about saving the ball.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you played remarkably all weekend, and it looks very much like, well,
Yeah, I'm not going to make the main.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure if you are
concentrated
at
on the
this point.
classics. I struggle with the main games, so
Yeah.
I just kind of backed off a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, you definitely. I've said it to you already. You're having a remarkable year, and you definitely deserve all the great things that are happening to you.
Oh,
and
good.
I can't wait to see how far you go in the second half of this year.
Thank you. I'm looking
All right.
forward to it.
Well, thanks very much, Anthony. Thank you very much for being here. Anything else you'd like to say to folks out there in the land of Twitch?
If anybody in Birmingham is looking, the Magic City Pinball League, all those guys, I tell them, hook 'em horns.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. Thanks for that
right.
great feedback right there. So thank you very much, Anthony, and we'll see you very soon. Great performance, and congratulations on a great second place finish. Thanks a lot. And looking around for the rest of my crew here. I'm looking around for Mr. Spencer Carey, and he's missing. I'm not sure where he is. Might still be over around the back somewhere, and we're going to be looking for him. And while we're looking for him, let's take a quick look back over here at the main tournament. We definitely want to try to wrap up here. You know, we had planned on signing off after the classics completed, but unfortunately, that isn't quite how it worked out. I think we're probably just going to stay here for the final 10 minutes and wait until the absolute end here, and then figure out what our top 16 are going to be. And we're going to do a little bit of live blogging here as we go through that. Eric Stone still solidly on top. But just take a look at who's still playing. Got Sebastian Bobbio over on Baywatch out of frame here. Got Jeff Palmer on Air Aces. We've got Atticus Palmer. Came up, and it looks like he's going to try to defend here. Got Gwen Octavia. All 4 of these players are in. Well, I think it's really interesting that all the players that are going to make playoffs tomorrow are still here playing. They're just trying to improve their position. Over on Funhouse, Seal Beagle. Slightly disappointing for Seal. 19th place right now. And unless she comes up with a miracle, it won't get any better than that. Al Newman looks like he may be locked out of it. 12 points off of 16th place. Carl Reedy, 18th place, 590 points. Looks like it's not going to happen for him either. And let's just scroll down and take a look at the rest of the lineup here. Below the line, as it were. 17th place, Al Newman. 18th place, Carl Reedy. Number 1 in the state of Florida. It's actually one of his worst finishes all year. He has 21 top 10 finishes. This is a rare finish outside the top 10. Just had a bad day. Had a wonderful day yesterday. Wonderful evening. Seal Beagle had a wonderful evening yesterday too, but it just didn't happen for her today. Scott Kakavis, 20th place. He's an Asylum alum. Jeffrey Cleary, 21st place. Not going to make it here. Strong finish over there in the Classics, as you saw. Carlos Montemor, 22nd place, a tie with Eric Parsons. Eric, who kind of showed up late today, but still managed to climb up to 22nd place. That's not a bad day's work. Finished dead in the middle. Tony Verzelli, 24th. James Ranieri. These are names that you probably haven't heard in some tournaments. They're good players, though. Chris Henry. Chris Henry had a good day today. Air aces, he really lit it up. If you take a look at some of his scores, looks like he should be higher than he is. Don't count this guy out. Still 6 months left to go. When it's top 24 time, he'll be there. Vince Gellermine, 27th place. Good performance overall for this relative newcomer. Lauren Emmel, 28th place. The only woman to win a tournament this year. We'll see what can happen tomorrow with Gwen Octavia. Scott Bratton, 29th. All the way up from Key West. Did pretty good for a while, but I think it just got worn down after a while by this fierce competition. Anthony Dixon gave his shout out to Birmingham there a couple of minutes ago. Great second place finish in the Classics. Tied with him, Andrew Alvino. Randy Parsons in 32nd. John Ilgenfritz in 33rd. We thank him for his time and his conversation earlier in the day. Always a great guy to talk to. Dave Sordas, 34th place. Hope to see him a little bit more. Bill Botro, 35th. Yours truly, Norma Jennings, here in 36th. I did the best I could with what limited time I had to play. I really didn't have much time to play. And I just made the most of it that I could. I had as much fun as I could muster. I'm completely exhausted, and yet tomorrow we have a very long day once again ahead. And we can't wait to be here with you. David Spalding in 37th. Louis Marino, father of Alex Marino, 38th. Well, Louis and Alex will have a late drive home tomorrow because Alex will be here. Mike Huff, 39th place. We want to thank him for his help with the cameras and a lot of the grip work that we were doing earlier in the day, moving around among the main games. We could use his help tomorrow. Also an Asylum alum. Gwen Austin, 40th place. Just not a great day for Gwen, but always great to have her around. Matt Malone, 41st place, another Asylum alum. He spent more time in front of an iPad today than a pinball. And we congratulate Matt for his dedication. Tatiana Mora, 42nd place. She'll be looking on as Sebastian Bobbio tries to add a third banner to the rafters here at the Asylum. Rhonda Johnson, 43rd place. And her husband, David Denholtz, in 44th. David Denholtz doing an awful lot here to keep this tournament running smoothly. And Jeff Webb played only one game, finished in 33rd place on Atlantis, and spent the rest of the time with a pad in his hand, taking down people's scores. Well, we are here with just 4 minutes remaining. And we're gonna just hit the refresh button and give you a live blog right here and a live look. A live look in right here. No change in the standings from a couple of seconds ago. We'll let you know if anything changes. And we'll review that top 16 one final time just 4 minutes from now. We're 4 minutes from midnight. I think Alex Marino probably will call it a night here. Atticus Palmer rocking out on Abracadabra. I think Atticus may have rolled this. I'm looking at 17,390. So I'm keeping my focus on Atticus. Fortunately, got someone blocking the way right here. I'll give you a live update. Getting pretty crowded now. So we're just going to go to the scoreboard. Very little to see at this point. Final game of the night for Al Newman over on Air Aces. I'm going to try to get back on him. It's going to be hard to see his score. I'll do the best that I can here. Al Newman on the bubble in his final game. It's on ball one. Just 2,000 points. Now just 3,000. $4,300 for Al Newman right now. Still on ball one. Okay, final game. Final game. 5,000 points.
Don't close till 12:30. Fuck you.
Lal's having a pretty good ball. I'll give you information from an overhead cam. Replay lane for Al. Another replay lane. His bonus is currently sitting at 10,000 points. Trying to pull a miracle here. He's going to have to roll it and then some and hope for a tremendous amount of help from the rest of the field here in this final game. Drops the first ball. No double bonus. And that's going to hurt. Only about 18,000. Sorry, 23,000. After ball one. Al Newman in 17th place. On Air Aces. Can't get the camera in front of him, but We'll just report it the best that we can. Crowd is starting to thin as games are finishing up. Again, focusing on Al Newman. Al's got 4,000 bonus, 5,000. Sends the ball back to the upper part of the playfield. Ball comes down. Picks off 2 quick targets. He's nearly complete. He's got double bonus lit. Oh, he got the extra ball lit, and he got the extra ball. But I do not believe that there is an extra ball awarded. I believe it is just points. Let's see. Actually, he is now on ball 3. He's on ball 3. Nope, moving on to ball 4. There is no extra ball. 2 balls remaining. Al's the last person to play. Needs a tremendous miracle here. Oh, and a quick out lane. Going into ball 5. Just shy of 60,000 points. And that's it. Al Newman, the last player of the night here. 65,850. That is not going to change a thing. Not a thing. Al Newman, 17th place. And it's got to hurt, because he was so close. Okay, folks, that's it. Tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Following 16 players will be here. Eric Stone, Alex Marino, Shannon Stafford, Sebastian Bobbio, Joe Janot, David Paz, Brian Domney, Jeff Palmer, Eric Wallace, Daniel Coyle, Gwen Octavia, Atticus Palmer, Steve Marsh, John Beagle, Colton Varnador, and Kirby Reentz. Congratulations to those that have endured and excelled. Well, thank you very much for your very patient and attentive viewing over these past 13 hours. We will return just 10 and a half hours from now. Thank you very much, and have a great evening.